Hey guys, hello yogis I should say. Welcome to my yoga classroom. We are going to do a fun, simple sequence together, and I'm so excited to have you guys back at school. So we're going to get started in Crisscross Sukasana. So just sit crisscross applesauce, right? One foot in front of the other. Some of you might feel more comfortable with a foot up on your leg. Others might feel more comfortable to have them tucked underneath. Whatever you do, make sure it feels good. If it feels really uncomfortable, you could roll the back of your mat up and then have a little extra cushion to sit on. And that helps me to sit up just that little bit taller. All right? So finding your crisscross, take 2 or 3 breaths right here. Use these breaths just to notice how you feel today. How you feel right now. Great work. All right, so we'll start with just some gentle movement for the spine. The way we warm up our body is we first twist the spine in all 6 directions, or move the spine in 6 directions. So let's breathe in, reach both arms up. Breathe out, bend to one side. Take your hand down and lean out and over. Good. Breathe in, come back to center, both arms up. And breathe out, other side. Good work, yogis. Keep it going. Let's do that once more each side. Breathing in. Breathing out. Maybe you go a little further. Lovely. Breathing in center. And breathing out other side. Nice work. Breathe in. Come on back to center. Breathe out. Let your hands come down. Breathe in. Get longer. Sit taller. Breathe out. Start to walk your hands forward. Every breath in, you get a little longer in your spine. Every breath out, you come forward a little further. Good. One more breath here. Nice. Now we'll go back. Breathe in, come back up. Let's switch the crossover ankle so you get a different foot in front. Good. Now breathe in. Take your fingertips behind you. Sit tall. And breathe out. Start to walk your hands back. So your chest is lifting, you're looking up at the sky. Give you a side view here. So hands are back, chest is lifting, you're looking up. Maybe you lift your hips up here as well, but this is not necessary, but you can if it feels good. And then let those hips come back down. Sweet. So we've moved our spine in 4 directions. Last is to twist in each direction. All right? So take a nice deep breath in here. Breathe out, take one hand to the opposite knee and look over that back shoulder. Nice. 2 or 3 breaths here. Good. Next breath in, come to center, arms up. Breathe out, twist the other direction, looking over the opposite shoulder. Nice work. Breathe in, come to center, both arms up. And breathe out, allow those hands to come down and gather your knees together. Shake your feet out, come to table pose. All right, so in the yoga classroom, you want your hips towards the wall, right? And your hands right underneath your shoulders. Spread those palms wide, so try not to be like this, right? Not good for your wrists. Nice flat hands with palms wide. Let's take one leg back. Whatever leg that is, take the opposite arm forward. This is a balance and a strength builder. Notice how it's easy to just sink, right? Press down through your hands and legs and reach long through the lifted arm and leg. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Good. Now we're going to try a challenge. Take a deep breath in. 3 times tap elbow to knee. Do it again. Breathe in and out. Last time, breathe in and elbow to knee. Good. Breathe in. Now, here comes the real challenge. Breathe out. Swing everything to the side. Whoa! Good. Now take both hands and knees down. Come back to child's pose. Reach your arms forward. Let your head come down. Coming back to table pose. Walk your hands back. Now we have to do the second leg, right? So other leg than you did before. I did my right leg before, so I'll do my left leg now. And then my right arm reaches forward and I'm breathing. Again, pressing down through the grounded hand and leg. getting long from the lifted arm and leg, from fingertips out through the toes behind you. All right, 3 times, deep breath in. Breathe out, squeeze under. Try and tap. Twice more, inhale. Exhale. Last one, breathe in. And breathe out. Good. Now breathe in. Here comes the big challenge. Breathe out. Swing to the side. Try to keep everything lifted, lifted, lifted. And take a child's pose. Well done, my friends. Hips come back. Forehead comes down. Arms can reach forward. Or here's another version. You can take your arms back by your sides. Hands under shoulders. Press into the mat to sit yourself up. All right, friends, let's do a sun salutation or 2 or 3. As you know, sun salutations warm us up. So if you have an extra layer on, now might be a good time to take it off. Of course, in middle school, y'all want to wear your hooded sweatshirts, even if it's 90 degrees out. So you can keep those on too. But we're going to come right up to the top of our mat. Sweet. You can still see the top of my head. Bonus. So I'm going to walk my feet up all the way to the front of the mat. Now, those of you who are in the yoga classroom, you're in the middle of the room and the wall is behind you. All right, so step forward and take your hands together in front of your heart. You might close your eyes here. You might take 2 or maybe 3 breaths. And let's do 3 sun salutations. 2 sun salutation A's and 1 sun salutation B. Breathe in, reach those arms up. Breathe out, bend your knees, fold forward. Breathe in, touch your knees, get long. Breathe out, bend your knees to plant your hands on the mat, nice and flat. Step to plank pose. I'm going to step right, then left foot back. Then we exhale. First one, just lower all the way down to your belly, nice and slow. Good work. Point those toes behind you. Come to Cobra Pose. Breathe in. Lift your chest up. Maybe float those hands up. Breathe out. Let yourself come down. Press into your hands and your knees. Back to Child's Pose. Staying here or coming back to Downward Facing Dog. Let yourself enjoy the stretch in Down Dog. Then lift your heels. Bend your knees. Look forward. Walk, hop, or step your feet all the way up to the front of the mat. Breathe in. Let's sweep all the way up. Breathe out, hands to heart. One more just like that, then a sun B. Breathe in, arms up. Breathe out, fold forward. Long spine, hands to knees. Exhale, hands to the mat. Bend your knees to get those palms flat. Oops, left then right foot this time. Big breath in. And chaturanga, that's low plank. You hover. Good work. Up dog. Inhale. Lift your chest. Open your heart. Come back to down dog. Enjoy the stretch. Traditionally, we do 5 breaths in down dog. That's not really something middle schoolers like to do. All right, so let's lift up tiptoes, bend knees, walk, hop, or step feet up. Good. Next breath in. Let's sweep all the way up. And hands to heart. All right, next is your sun salutation B. Everyone's favorite. A little bit harder. Let's do it. Hands to heart. Deep breath in. Come to chair pose. Utkatasana. Deep breath out. Fold forward. Inhale. Flat back. So that's a long spine. Hands to knees. Exhale. Hands to the mat. Bend your knees so you get there. Now you can step back to plank, or you can try to hop right into that push-up, hopping your feet back and bending your elbows. Woof. Then we do an up dog. Gets interesting, right? And then come on back, downward facing dog. Now in sun B, right foot steps forward, left heel spins flat. We go all the way up to warrior 1. In the next exhale, we come right down through our push-up. So you can step that foot, maybe you float it, do your push-up, both feet down for up dog. And then you come back to your down dog again, just to step that other foot, left foot forward, right heel down, reach those arms up. Warrior 1 on your inhale, and then let yourself come down through your push-up. On your exhale, if you want, let that foot float. Up face on your inhale. I'm a little out of shape after the pandemic, y'all. Come on back to down dog. This is harder than it used to be. It's all good. Now let's lift to our tiptoes, bend our knees, hop, step, or jump. fold on your breath out. Right up through chair pose. And back up to Tadasana, hands to heart. Let's just take 2 breaths right here. Notice how you feel. Now would be a good time to do a standing sequence now that we're nice and warm. Whatever you do, I hope you enjoy it thoroughly. Yay, yay, namaste. Peace and love, my yogis.